loud motherfucker.
Thanks,
So
Caldrogo. No.
I make it so it can't hear me as much.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Wait, am I going that way? That way? That way? That way?
My
that
mic
way,
is
that way?
like all the way over there.
Hi.
Yeah, I have found out. I could easily breeze through the game. Sort of. Like I started a new character. All I was using it was a bow. I went from beginning of the game to Tobi Kadachi within like an hour. Which I think was like the first 8 actual missions you're supposed to do.
Oh, pardon me.
And the funny thing is I killed Anjanath before meeting Kululu. I was on that quest where you have to go to
I'm
like
still on Kendaku.
You meet Kululu.
Yeah, get fucking wrecked.
Or Kadaku. Not Kandaku. Kadaku.
But yeah, I killed Anjanath before lots of things. And I'm like, if I could kill Anjanath at the...
Yeah, hold up. Well, while Noms are talking, I'll so I can watch this.
Praise the Emperor. The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery. We remade you. You are a Primaris now.
Why?
Lord Calgar issued the
That's a Calgar.
himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
I must get back to the Watch Fortress.
You have been reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you, Titus. Accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century. And not once have you faltered. But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers. Prove yourself to us and know true absolution.
Oh, we gotta watch all this. Ooh.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
Oh.
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
Oh, it's so cool. So cool, so pretty.
What is your craft?
My craft is death.
Oh, freshly
What is
sealed.
your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
Oh, yeah.
The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Calgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
I didn't taint it to begin with the first time, you asshole.
Oh, I could just zoom in, auto goes to it.
I am now a Primaris. I'm now a big bitch. Fellow Primaris.
That should be done soon. Yeah, it's
That's
not
so cool.
it's just a delay.
That is so cool. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Space Marine over here. Primaris too. I'm a big boy. Hello. Sweeping? Yes, good job.
Oh, he's turned into Blueberry.
Yep, I'm an Ultramarine now. I'm watching the Mechanicus do their job. Look, it's cherub servitors. Look at these little guys. These guys are grown. They're not made. How fucking horrifying is that? These things are grown. And then turned into
You know
this.
what I can only think of now? You know that that scene in Rick and Morty where it's like, what is my purpose? You're a robot that serves butter. Oh.
Yeah, what is my purpose? To serve butter. Oh. Yeah. The most funniest thing about that is that Rick programmed some degree of self-awareness into that robot, where it understood that its purpose to serve butter was so sad and pathetic that it was disappointed. And it's just like, I'm like, Rick, you're an asshole. You could have just programmed it to serve butter and not. But he's like, no, I'm going to program it so it's got a bit of self-awareness. Yeah, that's right. We're Primaris boys. You know, we're slightly better than standard Space Marines, but, you know, I don't like to brag. Yeah. You know.
You can tell this fucking nuke dispersal unit thing is so heavy. He's struggling to push it. And he's a fucking big beefy boy.
Yeah, so... You know, I just came back from fighting Tyranids. You know... That's part of Death Watch, you know, pretty honorable position. That's all I like to say. Yeah. No talkers, eh? Awkward guy trying to like make conversation with people that don't want to talk. Just like, Yep.
It's an introvert with a bunch of extroverts. Or is it the other way around?
Other way around.
Other way around. So it's a bunch. It's one extrovert with a bunch of introverts.
Yeah. Love all the little details and shit, everything. You know what's hilarious thing about this guy sweeping, is they could probably make a machine to do that.
Yeah, that's just their punishment.
That's his honor. Because he's trying to become a full Mechanicus, so they put him on this, on sweep duty, on clean duty, and it's an honor to do this shit. It's like. That's such a fucky.
Gun will be disappointed.
That's such a fucky thing to do to someone. It's like, so your first position as a Mechanicus, he's like excited, is to clean this entire floor. It's like, oh, fuck you. I mean, yeah, that's cool.
You question it, you get killed, you're a heretic.
Yeah, you question, you're a heretic. It's like, you got me. Okay, I'm not a heretic. I'll sweep the floors. And the most worst thing.
Might be like, haha, you're a heretic.
The worst thing about this entire thing is that this guy, they could augment him to make his job more efficient, faster, but he has to earn his augmentations. He has to prove that he can be an efficient a part of the Mechanicus. So he has to clean. He has no augmentations, and he just cleans. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. It's what's fucky. Like, and then obviously these guys have proved their worth. So these guys are starting to get their gear. You know, guy's got a little bit of an arm. I think he's got a face modification. This guy's got an arm and a face modification, and it looks like he's got feet mods, but that could be actual like armor. The most hilarious thing about the Mechanicus I love is that they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
I love that.
So all this shit they're doing
that way and then
to fix this
somewhere over there and then comes out there.
They have no idea what the fuck they're doing with this. This isn't actually the proper way to fix it. They're literally just like using rituals and anointments and stuff and hoping it'll work, but not, you know, their hope is more like a prayer.
That's a lot of Tyranids.
And that's why I find so hilarious about Mechanicus is that they don't know how to properly fix anything. So it's like, is this how we fix it? Yeah, well, that's how we taught, so we'll just do that. Yeah, that's right. It's like, that's not right. You know, praying to the machine spirit and you gotta fix it.
I made him more angry.
I'm also pretty sure the Emperor knows how to fix these things and could tell them how to do it, but he doesn't. See, look at this guy. Look at this asshole right here. This guy's doing incense to anoint the machine spirit of this probably door or this facility. He's like, that'll fix it. Yeah, that'll get it going real good. I'm like, you're an idiot. You have cybernetic implants that you somehow managed to cobble together and make function on your body, and you're using incense to try to anoint this facility. You fucking. This guy's earned it.
What just sounds more stupid? They can manage to augment their body with extra limbs and everything, but they can't get a door to open.
Well, I think he's just anointing the facility, basically. He's just going through as they're fixing it. I think this guy's earned a little bit of his cybernetics. He's got a face mask on, but I don't know if that's a modification or just a straight mask. Some of these guys have earned... Oh, here we go. This guy's earned some... He's actually got cybernetics. So he's got an actual face modification. Who else has earned their stuff? That guy obviously has earned heaps of his shit, like...
Yeah.
Actually, no, that guy... Okay. Are you actual...
I like how Zero is killing a bunch of Tyranids, and Johnny's going around looking at a bunch of the Adaptus,
Mechanicus. Yeah, I'm looking at all the detail.
You have cybernetic? Oh, you do.
I'm looking at all the detail and stuff because there's so much detail to this stuff. Also, I'm waiting for Zero to do his thing because then we can actually play this. So, no, you take time. I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying all the little details they put in. Like, so this guy here.
I had to launch the torpedo.
This guy here, he's a freshie. You can tell he's a freshie because as they get further in, if you can see, where's my symbol? There you go. My little piece of paper with the little wax seal. You get those as you get older and do more things, and then obviously all the little symbols on your shoulders and arms, stuff like the ornate gold.
There's a lot of little things that are added. The more
because notice his shoulder pauldrons, how they're just straight gold. Where mine have got that little calligraphy, little decoration, stuff like that. That's just to show seniority.
Your backpack is different from his, and
yes, my backpack also has a symbol on the back of it as well. All that stuff is to indicate he's
larger than his.
Because I think he's a lieutenant. He was a captain, and then he got demoted to a lieutenant, so he can command a squad. But he cannot command an entire squadron of Space Marines. So he's just below a captain.
I mean, if it's
so that's why it was stuff.
First game.
Also, I reckon a lot of his stuff on him, like his little like baggies and things, I'd indicate his like how well he's been prepared. So these are less due to seniority and more just due to his skill. Just shows like he's skilled enough where he understands he needs these things on him, where these guys have no idea because they've never done enough. Like they've maybe got a belt and that's it. Where he's like, I need these things because you're gonna need this shit in combat. Like, you know, a couple of grenades or extra like ammo packs or like ammo clips and stuff.
Little bastard.
These are all freshy guys.
Okay.
These guys have probably come straight from a world and then become a Primera straight away. So these guys are all fresh boys. They've seen a little bit of combat maybe.
Right.
Let's see, anyone who's actually seen any actual combat at all? Let's have a look at you.
Let me reload.
Yeah, they've seen a little bit of combat by the dentation of their armor and stuff like that, but not actual like as much as Tibus has. Tiberius? Titus. So this guy is got a 3, so I think he's like higher rank than them. He's like what are these guys? What do you guys got? What have you got? You've got you got a 5. 4, sorry. So let's have a look. And you've got a 3, okay.
Because the guy that was bent over the railing had a 4. The 3 guys standing by the door, I think, have like a 3 to a 4, and then the guy inside next to the chaplain guy has a 3.
Yeah, so I think that just indicates like how much combat they've done and their kind of overall ranking in like how skilled they are. So these guys have seen a little bit of combat. Probably not as much as our boy here.
Well, yeah, Mr. Blueberry himself have seen a lot of combat. Like, if you take the first game, how much shit Titus has gone through?
I don't fully know what the numbers fully mean. I don't know if it's ranking or if it's years they've been alive for. Like, they've been a space marine, maybe. I don't know. It could be their actual military ranking. And then we've got Captain...
like 30 years and so forth.
Then we've got Captain Fuckhead himself here. Now, you'll find out why I called him Captain Fuckhead himself later on.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I know exactly why. This poor guy. Oh, they look miserable.
Oh, I'm trying to dodge, but
I think these guys might not be actual Mechanicus. I think they might be Servitor style guys. The big strong dudes with all the augmentations and stuff on them. I think these guys might be like assistants, like Servitor assistants, but they've modified them to be workers. So they actually just do what they're told, cause they kind of look like it. Because they're a bit more muscular than the regular these guys, but maybe they are underneath the capes. I don't know. So those guys would probably be lobotomized. These guys would be completely lobotomized, and just like with a chip in it that gets them told, like, you know, you do what I tell you to do. We've got a little Servitor drone attached to this guy. This guy's probably a high-ranking Mechanicus because he's actually got his own little Servitor too.
Okay, die, you bitch.
Which is cool. Which is cool as shit.
It's not just the Servitor, it's usually how many augments they have on them. So if they have like the arm backpack thing, the mask, and like a lot of things, they're probably a high rank. And
yeah.
then I think it's like when it gets to the point where like literally there is nothing of flesh on them.
What model
is
are
like
those?
The most highest rank.
Because these guys here, the guys with the augments and stuff, I'm pretty sure are models. I just don't know what they're called. Because I'm pretty sure they're like low-ranking workers. But they're the heavy lifters. So they're there to do all the heavy work, while this guy's here to do all the behind-the-scenes mechanical stuff. He could probably do it, but he's supposed to do like the I'll like weld this together, or I will fix this so it comes back together, or I will check everything so it's all functioning as it should be. Well, these guys are supposed to be like, I'm just gonna clamp this thing and hold it in place, or squeeze it, or twist it, so it's all that. I think that's what those guys are. I'm trying to remember all because the Mechanicus are new to me.
I know nothing about the Mechanicus other than like the very little information. Mostly because I am a world eater through and through.
Mechanicus are really new to me as a faction. So these guys here with the clamps and stuff are actually not new models, but they're like new for when I used to, like my brother used to play stuff. So that guy's got a face
There's only
mask.
like 2 factions I ever care about, and that is Necrons and World Eaters.
That guy's got an eye augmentation as well as a face mask, where this guy does he have?
Why not super face mask?
I just thought of something.
Cool.
Johnny.
Hmm?
You should make this ship in Minecraft as your base.
Well, if I was gonna do that, I'd do it in the
You have a full scale you can walk around in.
I would do it in the end. That would be the best place to do it in.
You can... I mean, yeah, but you can't sleep in the end.
Don't need to.
That's true. But there is no fucking dickheads trying to kill you.
Mining dimension is the best place to be. It's always sunny.
Alright.
And you don't have to worry about Endermen constantly spawning. And many other things.
I gotta go to the captain.
But in the end, you also don't need to worry about
Ooh. Interesting, you got a little Servitor drone.
Not as much. Enderman barely fucking on there.
If there's nothing around,
Ooh.
Endermen like to spawn, but there's also different types of Endermen.
These guys are 5s.
Because of Enderman Overhaul, and then there is like the random boss summonings that happen.
Well, that seems like a new problem.
I will be back. I'm gonna listen to this cutscene.
My lord, Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Well, shit, it's doing to me too.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku.
Oh yeah, Kadaku.
No. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note.
Oh, lovely shit.
Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Ooh, that's a high-ranking boy. He's got a 5 and a 2.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus.
Yeah, he's lieutenant, sir.
He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We leave immediately.
Alright, so how do I... Alright, online play is now available. Invite friends to your squad to play together. Use the battle map in the stratagems or launch to change current game lobby. So if I go to Y to edit squad, and then I can go this. Okay, alright, cool.
Okay, so it seems like it was only the first cutscene that was being a dick.
For me, it wasn't the first cutscene. It was the second cutscene that froze up. So I'm having cutscene issues. So
Yeah, my second cutscene is totally fine.
so it could be Epic is having some
It
hiccups.
could be it. Oh, yeah, he definitely has marks around his neck.
Headed toward Kadaku.
Oh yeah, because that's how they do it. Because he's bigger. You remember? These are big boys. So for them big boys, they gotta grow. Alright, while you do that, I'm gonna go grab myself my...
The wound was fatal. We ripped out your heart and put a new one in it.
Probably actually, yes. They probably put it, actually they put in 2 new hearts, probably.
I'm fading
I'll
out
be
of
your
it.
mom.
He's either one, but it will just say his name.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll also show his character.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know what would happen if there's 2 Tituses.
Mission terminal. Changing the game mode.
If
It'd
there was
probably
2
say it's heresy,
Tituses,
too.
the world would break.
Okay,
Probably
so
say it's heresy.
our mission is on
Probably they would.
Kadaku.
Or, yeah, because cloning is not really a thing, really. I mean, there is clones. We all know there's clones. But I'm pretty sure that technology was lost. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, they need STC for that. They can make cherubs. That's about it.
Yeah. They can splice.
They can't actually make full clones. Only an STC can do that. And that's in the what is basically equivalent to Space Dwarves' hands. Because they're all fucking clones.
Oh yeah.
Every single one of them is a clone.
They're all clones. But what I mean is, like, in the Empire, there's only splicing. They can only, like... I know the Emperor technically cloned himself to make all of his sons.
He took a portion of his DNA, and then he grew all of his kids, and then obviously changed the data. The DNA data. DNA.
Yeah. Which is technically cloning. but not cloning.
There he is!
Okay.
There's the boy! There's a boy! Brother!
You boy.
Brother!
Now, if only I could change what I look like.
You look pretty cool. Like, come on. You got a cool little, like, arm shield, shoulder shield, and some cool little, like, little tassels. Like, you look...
Ooh, I have red shit.
Yeah, you look pretty snazzy.
Yeah, but I want a black.
You just want to be a Death Watch?
I mean, the Death Watch is fucking cool. They have...
Imperial withdraw assets to personal from Kendaku. Okay.
Well, someone else to go up this way. And he has a cool arm. Robot arm.
Alright, let's go.
He obviously had his arm cut off. Obviously.
Yep. Alright, we gotta launch bay. Let's go.
I'm already going. I catch up. How dare you? He's just fucking sauntering in it.
Press my buttons, buttons. I don't gotta be to press the buttons.
You are a button. Yep,
What is our
probably a button.
assignment?
And
Acadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are
there
to
we go.
recapture them.
Hopefully that fixes my mouth. Yay, my mouth is
Tyranids
fixed.
are hurling spores of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Acadians held out this long.
Carry on, they're fucking Cadians, okay?
Lirio, Altarius, and Elian make up the rest of our
I will
squad.
always laugh at them
Then
because
you
it's not their
face
fault.
Tyranids
Fucking
before-
Cadians can hold out on anything.
Days.
Then there is much to learn.
Oh yeah.
Fucking psychopath.
To it.
And I will profusely laugh at them because they're stupid.
Those warheads are not properly secured. Do you know what will happen if one comes loose?
Path obstructed. Stand aside.
I mean, he's not gonna go any further than like.
He's basically what it's going to do a drawing, bro. He's just gonna keep trying to do his job, okay?
Seeking blessings of cogitation.
Making some Galileo on here of this.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Just watching him do his work. I fucking love it
Oh,
so
just
much.
the guy picking up shit.
Yeah, it's cool just watching him do all this stuff.
Attention apothecaries. Evac vessels
He'll just stand there for a while,
inbound for immediate triage.
and then
Under no circumstance may any unauthorized personnel be admitted to hangar bay so
No more boxes for you to pick up, buddy? You got no more boxes?
no, he has no more boxes.
Staff Officer Filipina. Report your watch
Time to go on our drop ship.
hangar bay Gen 3.
They're talking in binary.
Compliance. Servitor, we detect an aberration in the resonant properties of engine manifold Gamma 2.
Assemble the required tools and components for a rapid engine service. You have until this
Just to
vessel
turn
returns
down
its
a
current design.
little bit.
Compliance. I make preparations now.
That's ugh.
Indeed.
Binary.
Fucking like talking in basically what is equivalent to robot language because it's more efficient than English.
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
Welcome, brother. We are yours to command.
We leave immediately.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Let's board the fucking gunship.
That's me actually going there. By the way. I love the gunships.
Look at that just giant ass cannon.
But I also love the Orcs gunships more because they're just scrap metal. They're just complete nonsense.
We're just chilling in our gunship, just. So, brother. I see you are sitting. Oh god, yeah, I definitely think it's the DRM definitely interfering with this game. It really shouldn't be running like this. Like, I'm getting massive FPS drop.
I'm not here. I have it set to low on everything, so...
Oh, it could be the loading in the textures, yeah, maybe. Rendezvous with Astra Militarum. Defend the anti-air emplacements. Approach the drop zone. Loading game logic.
Clear. Under the heaviest assault of the Tyrannid bosses, repel them with your anus.
Our planet's skies are a battlefield just like any other. Understand them, dominate them, drive your foes from them without mercy in a way... What? I couldn't finish it!
Without mercy, in this way, you will secure victory. Some person's name. I finished it for you.